Okay, everybody. So these are your instructions for what to do to get your files from your SD card onto your Google Drive for the scavenger hunt. So what you want to do, last class we discussed how to put your card into the card reader. You all now should have a card reader. You make sure you push the card all the way in and that you push and then you plug the card reader, which is a USB, into the USB drive on your computer. And all you need to do, having thought about this a little bit more since last class, is you're going to upload it. So the presumption is you have shot everything you need to for the scavenger hunt. If you were to click here, there's the list of things that you were supposed to shoot for the scavenger hunt. And we are now on step 2, create a new folder called Scavenger Hunt on your Google Drive and to copy your shots. At this point, what became clear last class is everybody's got different computers. Some of you are on your Chromebook, some of you are on PCs. Most of you should either be on a PC or a Mac. I know some of you were not able to pick up computers. So I'm going to go with the universal way to upload things into your Google Drive, regardless of what kind of computer you're on. And that is through Chrome. So I'm on Chrome. I've got the card pushed into my card reader, and the card reader is plugged into my computer. And I'm going to go to my apps, and I'm going to go to my drive. And what you want to do, because you're always going to have a gazillion files for every project, is you always need to make a folder for that project. So what you're going to do is go to the place on your drive where you want to make your new folder. And the first thing we're going to always do, is to make a new folder. So in Drive, I'm going to go to New. And I'm going to go to Folder. And I'm going to create a folder called Scavenger Hunt. And I'm going to hit Create. I'm going to double click that. And what I'm going to do is upload everything off my card into that folder. So I'm going to go back to New, and I'm just going to upload the entire folder into my drive. Folder upload. What you should see, if it's plugged in and you had followed my initial instructions, is which was if you had at the beginning of class formatted a card, your card should say Canon. On the left, if you didn't follow those instructions, you now have a card full of all kinds of stuff. And it's going to be more complicated. I'm going to assume you followed the instructions. And so I'm going to go to my Canon card. If you did film something else, try to find the card on the left and double click it. You are trying to find the folder that says DCIM. I'm going to double click that. And I'm going to find the folder, and I'm going to double click that. Oh, no, I'm not going to double click it. I'm just going to click it once. And I'm going to hit Upload. I hope, unlike me, this folder seems to have the wrong date on it. I may be using a camera with the wrong date. Now, unfortunately, you can't see that there are files in there. We're just looking for the whole folder. And I'm going to hit Upload. And it's going to say, ask me, and I'm going to say, go. Now, if you feel unsure what's on that card, then before you get to this step, go down here onto the bottom. If you're on a PC, you're going to go to your folder. Instead, you'll do this first. You'll go to your card, and you'll deal with what's on your card. You may have to click through and find your stuff. If you have a bunch of stuff from another previous class because you didn't format it, find it, get it organized, find the folders, the folder that has the stuff you want. Here I can go in, I can double click it, I can look at my files and make sure they're right. Again, I think my camera that I used for this has the wrong date on it. You can double click these videos. and watch them if you need to, and make sure you find the correct folder if you feel confused first. And then you can go back to this process. So again, mine is complete. I have, but if you had to do that first, just a reminder when you're in your drive, new folder upload. I went to the Canon DCIM, and then I just clicked once on the folder I wanted to upload, and I hit upload. Now it's uploaded. I can double click that folder, and I'm just going to look through the folder and find the ones that I want to hand in for class and name them. So I'm going to flip back to the instructions. We just did this. We created a new folder on our Google Drive and copied all our shots into that folder. You are now in step 3. Find your best example of your extreme tight shot, your medium shot, your wide shot, your pan, and your tilt, and label each one with your name on it and the shot type. For example, my first name is Erin, so I would name my Erin ETS.mp4, Erin tight shot TS MP4, Erin medium shot, Erin MS.mp4, and so on. And you need 6 shots. So an extreme tight, medium, wide, pan, and tilt. So we are now on step 3. I'm going back and I'm just going to watch them and see which one's which. These are just me shooting nothing. But when I am, when I've watched them, I will then I can right click them and go to rename. And if it's my tight shot, again, I'll call it Erin TS and hit OK. I'll right click the next. Maybe I've looked at this one. This is my fantastic shot of my whatever. I double clicked it. It's my tight shot. That was another tight, I guess, my extreme tight shot. Oops. So I'm going to right click it, control click, rename, and this is my Erin ETS, and hit OK. So I'm going to pause there and let you do that. So you will upload into a file called Scavenger Hunt and label your 6 shots. That's how you're going to be graded. Is your extreme tight shot an extreme tight shot? Is your tight shot a tight shot? And so on. So make sure you look through them all really thoroughly and label them. And I will create a second video talking about Padlet.